Hey, what's happening out there? I know I will get smeared and made fun of for today's lesson, because I'm going to show you how to play Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I can hear all my metalhead friends laughing at me now. Why would I subject myself to such ridicule and embarrassment? There's a few reasons. The song has many redeeming qualities, even if it isn't up your alley stylistically. The rhythm is quite tricky and will allow us to work on techniques like upstrumming and choking. It uses caged chords and is a good change of pace to other songs I normally use to teach these chords. Another reason is I think it is important to introduce a wide array of styles to my students. You won't know if you like something or not if you don't try it. I remember having to learn this song for a cover band I played in and was complaining about it the whole time. I was worried my ego would be bruised and the song would be boring. But what I learned after the first gig was that the audience loved it and I actually had a blast playing it with my band. And that's what music's all about, really. I also have no shame and don't care what people on the internet think. I know I can like both heavy metal and top 40 pop music at the same time, and you shouldn't be afraid to either. Remember my #1 rule with music. It should be fun. And part of making it fun is not taking yourself too seriously. Okay, enough lecturing. The song uses 3 chords. That's it, the whole time. Typical Taylor Swift. A minor, Cadd9, and G. That's it. You may notice there really isn't an audible guitar part in the song, but we will adapt the horn parts to the guitar. So let's get on an A minor chord and work out the strum pattern. We're going to keep it real simple at first. So we're going to go up, down, down on A minor, like this. Let's get really granular here and break down the rhythm. It starts on the upbeat, or the and of beat 1. Hence, we want to start with an upstrum. You don't always upstrum on upbeats and downstrum on downbeats, but for beginners, this is where I would start. Work on getting a constant down-up motion like a pendulum, like this. Even better is if you count while doing that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So immediately after the upstrum, we strum down on beat 2. So rest and 2, 1 and 2. Then miss the up on the and of 2 and land on another down on beat 3. So we have 1 and 2, 3. Then we miss the next up and down strum before repeating that same up, down, down pattern. This time the up strum occurs on the and of 4 and the downs land on beats 1 and 2 of the second measure. And then we just rest on beats 3 and 4 of the second measure. It might be helpful to keep your strumming hand moving up and down as you count the last 2 beats of rest, like this. And 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you get that down on the A minor chord, you will repeat the same rhythm on Cadd9 and then again on G. However, the G chord actually gets 2 of those rhythms, making it an even 8-bar phrase. Altogether, it sounds like this. 1. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest again. Rest, rest. How's that all sounding and feeling for you? If you're playing it confidently and accurately, you might want to try adding some muting with your right hand. You will find many different terms for the following technique, but I like to refer to it simply as right hand muting or strumming hand muting for those lefties out there. Some other terms are karate chop mute, dead slap, and muted strum. These pretty much all refer to the same concept, which is using the pinky edge blade of our strumming hand to contact the strings in between strums. This stops the strings from vibrating and mutes the guitar, allowing for a more staccato, détaché, or separated sound. Here's how you do it. So we'll put the mutes after each down strum. So, up, down, down, up, down, down. It may be hard to see, but I'm holding my pick normally in my right hand, and then after each down strum, I just rotate my hand open, which makes the point of my pick point straight up towards the sky, or really more like at my face. That allows the proper angle for the blade of my hand to slap down on the strings like a gentle karate chop. Here's the whole thing using the karate chop mute. 3, 4. 3, 4. All right. Once we have that down, I like to add chokes where those 2 beats of rest land. I also begin each chord with the down strum choke on beat 1. That's where we were resting before, right? A choke is the counter to the right hand mute. A choke is when we use the left hand to mute and strike the strings with our pick. It can be achieved in a number of different ways, and it sounds like this. So how did I do that? The word choke here is a great description. Not only am I choking off the sound of the strings, I'm literally wrapping my hand around the neck of the guitar and physically choking it. Unlike how my older sister used to choke me out when we were kids, you want to have a light touch when choking your guitar. We do not want to really squeeze the neck at all. In this instance, the best way to do this is to lay the fingers of your fretting hand flat against the strings, touching the strings but not putting any pressure on them, like this. Sometimes all our fingers are on the strings, sometimes just 1 or 2, and sometimes we can even maintain the shape of a chord and just release the pressure. So here's how we implement that for Shake It Off. We're going to start with a down strum choke on beat 1, and then we're going to strum up, down, down like we did before. Then we choke down, and then we go up, down, down again. Then on those last 2 beats of rest, 3 and 4, we're going to go down, up while choking. Here's what it'll sound like. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. That's pretty much the whole song. I like to change the strumming rhythm for the pre-chorus and the chorus of the song, which I'll show you right now. So after playing the A minor Cadd9 G progression a few times, we get to what I call the pre-chorus of the song, where she's singing, I keep on cruising, dun, dun, right? That's all you get, sorry. So the groove becomes more sustained and driving here, so I switch to a straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strum on each chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like this. So the A minor and the Cadd9 get 2 bars or 2 cycles of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then the G gets 4 bars. I also play this rhythm over the chorus. The play is going to play, play, play part. All right? And that's the whole song. So you just got to learn the form and know what part happens when, and you can play along to Tay Swift, all right? So before I go, I'll give you a little playthrough of everything we learned today. I'm just going to do the verse, the pre-chorus, and chorus. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just the up, down, down, and then I'm going to add the chokes, and then I'm going to do that down, up part. Sounds like this. All right. So that's it for today. Hope all the Swifties out there are happy. Maybe there's another Taylor Swift song y'all want to learn in the future. You can let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, peace out, everyone, and enjoy your day.